am going to show you how to make my favorite seasoning base to cook with in the world. And yes, I mean the entire world. And it is sofrito. Sofrito is a mixture of peppers and onions and herbs and spices. And it's just like literally the holy grail to making anything taste good. Soups, stews, meats, vegetables. Like you can literally use it to season any and everything. And it's super, super easy to make. Now, depending on where you live in the Caribbean, depends on what you put in it as well as what you call it. If you're from Puerto Rico, you'll call it sofrito. If you're from Jamaica, you'll call it green seasoning. So for me, my sofrito traditionally will always have cilantro, ají pimientos, garlic, onions, right? But if you're making a green seasoning for Jamaican based dishes, you will probably add some green onion, some thyme, some Scotch bonnet pepper. Like there's little variations depending on the country that you live in, but it's basically all the same thing. So I'm going to show you how to make sofrito my way. Now, to get started making our sofrito, we're going to use, in my opinion, again, the best kitchen appliance you can ever have that can cut down your chopping time in seconds. And it is going to be our Ninja. No, I'm not sponsored by them yet. Clock it. I will accept that check always. But this is genuinely one of my favorite kitchen appliances. And my aunt and uncle gifted this to me for my birthday 2 years ago. And I literally very rarely cook without using this because I don't chop anything if I don't have to. It just makes my prep time just decrease by half. So we have a food processor. We're going to throw all of our ingredients in for our sofrito, and then we're just going to chop everything up inside of here. And we're going to need not that large of a bowl because we only have one bunch of cilantro. So I will probably get, like, if you have a medium-sized bowl like this, it should be fine. Like, I'm just going to pop this whole thing in here, put some water over it, and I'm going to wash it. Also have our ají pimientos, which are my favorite mini sweet peppers. I love to use these in lieu of like a larger bell pepper only because they're sweeter and the flavor when you cook with them is more concentrated. We're going to take a handful of garlic cloves. I never ever measure. I never ever measure anything. I just season and just do things to my heart's content. Why can I not get this thing open? All right, here we go. And then the last thing we have is our onion, which again, I'm not cutting this. I'm just removing the cast, and that is it. My food processor is durable enough to break this entire thing down. So we're going to take this outer layer off, remove the root, like so. Very simple. And I'm tossing the whole thing in. Now we're going to pop this on, lock it, and then we're going to pulse it. Now it's done mixing, and I will show you how it looks. Minced up, it smells absolutely amazing. I love the smell of cilantro. It's so herbaceous and flavorful, and this is going to season our meat so well. And you see how well it gets mixed up. I don't have to chop anything. Like, this will literally keep in a mason jar for like 2 weeks. You can freeze it and it'll last even longer, and you can take it out and just cook with it as you need. I'm just going to go ahead and remove our sofrito and put it inside of a mason jar. And this is how I always store my sofrito. I store it just like this and put it in the freezer, and it will keep for like over a month. Another trick you can do is actually put the sofrito in an ice cube tray to portion it out. That way you can pop out the portions that you need while you're cooking instead of like freezing the whole jar like I'm getting ready to do. And then like having to thaw it out and use what you want and constantly refreeze it. That's honestly not the best way. But honestly, most times when I freeze it once. I'm only thawing it out one more time because I cook with this so often. Like, this does not last at my household. I use it for rice. I use it to season my meat. Like, literally, when I tell you this does not last, it does not last at all. And you see, this is how much I have. But this is literally just to show you how you can store it and keep it for however long you want to keep it.